Go.
Throughout the 1800s, factory production expanded greatly throughout the United States, and there were a group of factors that encouraged this growth greatly. Number one, there were plentiful natural sources. America had big forests and vast mineral wealth. Gold, copper, silver, coal, and iron. Second of all, U.S. population was growing greatly from 31.5 million to 76 million, and made the demand for goods higher. In the early 1800s, transportation improved. Canals, steamboats, and railroads connected to the U.S. Also, between 1860 and 1900s, about 14 million people migrated to the U.S. and many new special crafts. There were many new inventions created that helped industry produce more goods efficiently. Investment capitals were created by the economy was starting and were used to build factories and buy equipment. But lastly, between 1860 and 1900, the U.S. made several tariffs on goods, and the government used land grants to help business grow. American industry did not grow at a steady rate, and when it experienced its ups and downs, the process was called business cycle. During the good times, there were called booms. People bought more things and invested in businesses. As a result, many businesses grew as well as industries, and during the lows, called busts, spending and investment lowered. Many workers were laid off, and industries could not produce as many goods. Businesses shrunk and even sometimes closed. Two depressions in the late 1800s were the depressions of 1873, which lasted 5 years, and during the depression that started in 1893, thousands of businesses failed, including 300 railroads. The U.S. still grew greatly between 1860 and 1900. The amount of manufactured goods increased six times during the years. The backbone of the industry was steel. Steel used to be very expensive before the mid-1800s, but the inventions of the Bessemer steel process could cut the cost of steel, and the nation's output of steel increased 500 times between 1867 and 1900. Steel made plows, barbed wires, nails, and beams, but was mostly for railroads. The electrical power industry also grew during the late 1800s. By 1800s, many inventors had designed generators that were efficient. Thomas Edison was the inventor who found most ways to use electricity, and his most famous invention was electrical lighting, otherwise known as the light bulb. In conclusion, the Industrial Revolution had a huge impact on the United States of America, and many new inventions and ways of life came out as a result.